If you make time for everyone, but never find time for yourself, then this story is for you. This is the story of Ameer, a man who lit lamps for the whole world, but let his own lamp go out. Once upon a time, in a small and peaceful village, surrounded by green fields and tall trees, lived a man named Ameer. Ameer was loved by everyone. He was not rich, he was not famous, but he had the biggest heart in the village. If someone lost their cow, Ameer helped to find it. If a roof was leaking, Ameer fixed it. If someone was hungry, Ameer shared his food, even when he had very little. People often said, "Ameer is the heart of this village." But no one knew that inside, Ameer was tired and very lonely. Every morning, before eating his own food, Ameer brought water for an old widow named Yasmin. Then he helped a neighbor fix a fence. After that, he worked in the fields until sunset. When he returned home, his small house was broken. The roof needed repair. The walls had cracks. The floor was covered with dust. Ameer sighed and said softly, "I will fix it tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. One evening, a young boy came running. "Uncle Ameer," he cried, "my father's bull has fallen into a pit. Please come." Without thinking, Ameer ran to help. He pulled and pushed with all his strength until the bull was safe. Everyone cheered for him. But that night, while walking home, Ameer felt dizzy. His legs were weak. His heart felt heavy. He reached his door and collapsed. For 2 days, Ameer lay sick and weak inside his house. He waited. He hoped someone would come to see him. Maybe Amina, maybe a neighbor, but no one came. Everyone thought, Ameer must be busy helping someone else. No one knew that this time, Ameer needed help. Looking at the roof above him, he whispered, "I gave my heart to everyone, but when I need someone, no one is here." Tears rolled down his cheeks. On the 3rd day, a monk came to the village. He saw Ameer lying near his door, pale and exhausted. The monk gave him water and sat beside him. He asked gently, "My son, why are you alone?" Ameer smiled weakly and said, "Because I was so busy helping everyone that I forgot to take care of myself." The monk looked at him kindly and said, "My child, you cannot light other people's lamps if your own flame is gone." Ameer listened silently. The monk continued, "Love is beautiful, but it must begin with you. You cannot pour water for others if your own cup is empty." These words touched Ameer's heart deeply. The next morning, Ameer stood up slowly. His body was weak, but his mind felt new. For the first time, he decided to care for himself. He cleaned his house. He fixed his broken roof. He planted flowers outside his door. Every evening, he sat by the river and watched the sunset, something he never had time for before. People started whispering, "Ameer has changed. He doesn't help like before." Ameer only smiled and said, "I am still helping. I am just starting with myself." Days turned into weeks. Ameer's face looked brighter. His steps became stronger. When people asked for help, he did not always say yes. Sometimes he said, "Let me finish my work first, then I will come." At first, people did not understand, but soon they saw the truth. Ameer was happier, calmer, still kind, but now strong. One evening, Amina met Ameer and smiled. She said, "You taught us something new, Ameer. We thought love meant giving everything away. Now we know we must care for ourselves too. Ameer smiled and replied, "When you love yourself, your love for others becomes pure and complete." Slowly, the whole village changed. People helped each other, but they also cared for their own hearts and their own homes. The village became more peaceful than ever. One evening, as the sun set, Ameer sat quietly by the river. Orange light reflected on the water. He closed his eyes and whispered, "Now I understand. Loving yourself first is not selfish. It is the beginning of true love. Remember this: if your heart is empty, you cannot help others. If you do not love yourself, you cannot deeply love anyone. Take time to rest. Take time to heal. Take time to love yourself. Because the world needs your light, not your pain."